Happy New Year, guys. And since it's New Year's, we all know what's coming. All right. Me being a trainer for the past 2 to 3 years, I'm very familiar with this. Now's the time everyone is taking their fitness and health seriously. Okay. At least for the start of the year until people fall off because of not kind of understanding and having the right information. So this is where I come in. Alright guys, so today's video is going to be all about the treadmill, all right, and how to use the treadmill effectively and not just on it, aimlessly just walking, okay? Because there's a lot of people whose goal is to burn fat and lose weight, and they have access to a treadmill in their house or at a gym, and they're not using it properly. So this is going to be the main topic of this video. All right, guys, so I'm going to talk about how I personally have always used the treadmill to effectively melt fat off my body. And I'm a former competitor. Well, I still plan to compete again in the future, but I've competed in men's physique. I've won the overall competition, my first ever show, and I credit this to using the cardio machines properly. And what I'm going to talk to you guys about today not only applies to the treadmill, but it also applies to the Stairmaster, a rowing machine, an elliptical, running outside, swimming, anything that basically increases the heart rate, increases the blood flow throughout the body. Guys, so essentially it all starts with a formula, and a lot of people are familiar with this formula. This is the fat burning formula. Okay, a lot of trainers use this for clients, but I want to make it very understandable to the average person, okay? Because this is a very effective way to go at your cardio. So of course, your 220 minus your age, you get the answer, the number. You take that number, you bring it down, that number times by 70%. So we're going to do 0.70. And then that, whatever number you get here, that's the optimal heart rate. You want to keep, your heart rate for the entire duration of your cardio session, or try your best to. I'm going to go ahead and do my optimal heart rate right here for you guys. So 220, right? Minus my age, which is 26. Okay, times by 0.70, so 135.8. All right, guys, this is my optimal heart rate. Okay, now I also here on the formula I put 2 above or 2 below, so I could be 2 numbers below this, so 133 or even 130, 132, and then 2 numbers above it, 137, and still be in that optimal fat burning range, guys. It's all about burning fat, and this is how we're gonna do it. All right, guys, so next up, that's an important piece to this fat burning overall formula is something to monitor your heart rate. So I personally use an Apple Watch, right? But most treadmills or cardio machines have something that measures your heart rate right here. So this one has it on the side. I actually got this treadmill off Amazon. I believe it was about $350. If anything, I could put the link down below. But that's also a very important piece to the puzzle. You need something to measure your heart rate so you're doing your cardio effectively and purposely. You're doing your cardio with purpose so that you're burning fat. You're burning fat. All right, guys, so I found over the years 20 minutes to be the optimal time for someone to be in this optimal fat burning heart rate. All right, you want to be in it for 20 minutes, each session 20 minutes, and I'm going to elaborate more on this 20 minutes later. All right, guys, so I'm about 10 minutes into the cardio session. Now I want you to asterisk this part in the video, whatever number in the video we're at, but this is extremely important. This is what separates a lot of people's cardio sessions. So the 20 minutes of optimal cardio fat burning during the whole cardio set doesn't start until you get to the range that's your goal. So for me, guys, we know it's 132 minimum, 132 to about 137, because my optimal number was 135 beats per minute. Right now, I'm around 112, right, according to my watch that I'm using to measure, and I know the 20 minutes hasn't started yet. So this is also very important. A lot of people overlook this. All right, guys, another very important thing to note, the amount of time it takes for you to get to that optimal fat burning number
varies from individual to individual. So for me, this is something I do consistently. So my cardiovascular system is very efficient at delivering oxygen to my muscles. So sometimes it may take me a while unless I increase the speed. Now I'm going pretty fast. This is a very fast walk, but say because I'm pressed for time, so I'm trying to get to that optimal fat burning number as quickly as possible so I could do my 20 minutes total and then I could be done. All right, but typically guys, the 20 minutes isn't just you're on here for 20 minutes and your heart rate isn't in the optimal fat burning zone. We know you're not burning fat optimally. You're likely burning very minimal fat. So this is one of the most important misconceptions that people have, even trainers. So get to that optimal fat burning number, then do your 20 minutes, then you're done. All right guys, so I'm at 3.8 speed. It's been about 19 minutes. Now for me, I'm finally gonna go ahead and do my 20 minutes in the optimal heart rate zone. So now if you were to look at my watch, and check it out. Right now it says about 146. So that is a little bit too high. It was just 135, which is my optimal heart rate. So now I know I could even slow it down a little bit. All right. And now, guys, now that I'm in that optimal heart rate, fat burning zone, I'm gonna be in this for 20 minutes, continuing my walk, my fast walk. When I finish the 20 minutes, then I can cool down a little bit, maybe 5 minutes, or I can just hop off. You know, don't sit down right away. You know, let the body kind of come back down. But that's all it is, guys. You gotta be 20 minutes in this optimal heart rate, fat burning zone, 3 times a week, minimum, to move the needle, and your abs are gonna start popping. Striations and different muscle regions are gonna start coming. That's all it is. Happy 2021, guys. Let's get it.